What I have here is a Huskee Log Splitter, 27 ton. The motor is junked out, don't want to run, so I'm going to replace the motor. This is a 5.5 horsepower Honda engine, and I just happened to find a new one, or not new but used. But this one should have 3 bolts holding it on. This is the bottom view. As you can see, there's a coupler on there. It should just pull away from the pump when we pick the engine up, once we get it unbolted. Okay, we're going to put a 1/2 inch wrench on here. We're going to get up underneath here with a 1/2 inch socket and ratchet and take the nut off the bottom. Okay, I got the nuts off of all 3 of the bolts. Let's see if this engine will come straight up. Okay, what we have here is the bushing. Take it off, put it out of the way, because you're going to need it when you put the other motor back on. This has got to come off and go on the other shaft. Got an Allen set screw right here. We're going to take an Allen wrench and break that loose and take this off along with the keyway. Some of them are pretty tight. Should break right loose. Make sure you got a good grip on your Allen wrench and get a good bite on your set screw. Now I may have to take a mallet and tap this off because it may be on there pretty tight. A hammer is not going to damage it, but it won't matter. You can take a small hammer, just tack it a little bit. Should come right loose. There it is. That came off pretty easy. But we still have to have this keyway right here, so we'll take and pop that out also. We're getting ready to put the used motor back on the log splitter. Make sure you take your rubber bushing, put it on the bottom collar. We will take this collar and put it on the engine that we're going to install on this log splitter. Okay, let's put the keyway in. It should fit right in here. Make sure that your shaft on your motor that you're putting on the log splitter is the same length as the motor that you took off. So our shaft is the same length. Now we're going to put the collar on. Just line it up with the keyway. And when you hit it on with the hammer, just make sure it's flush at the bottom. And that went on pretty easy. So it is flush with the bottom. I didn't have to beat it on or anything. Okay, we're going to go ahead and tighten up the set screw. Now that our collar is secured on here with a set screw and it's flush with the bottom of the shaft, we're going to set it down in here. We have to make sure that it lines up with the bottom collar, just like so. Now we can bolt it down.